Hello, everyone. Hope you all have had a great week. I wasn't here last Friday. I was on vacation. Got to take one of those every once in a while. Anyway, before I get to the Bible trivia, I got a couple of questions to ask you. First of all, what kind of shoes do ninjas wear? Sneakers, of course. Sneakers. Now, this next one's lame. I'm sorry. I'm apologizing for it before I even say it. Why did the one armed man cross the road? To get to the secondhand shop. That was bad. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to our Bible trivia questions. 10 questions worth a point apiece. The bonus questions are optional, but worth 3 points apiece. But if you get one of them wrong, you lose 3 points. So here we go. Number one, who did King Ahasuerus promote to as high and powerful position? Ooh, I need to go back on vacation. Let me try that again. Who did King Ahasuerus, man, why does he got to have such a hard name? Ahasuerus promote. Oh, I'm telling you, I need to go back on vacation. All right. Third time's the charm. I'm not going to edit this. I'm just going to leave this in here. Who did King Ahasuerus promote to a high and powerful position in his kingdom? was it Haman, Mordecai, or Darius? Esther 3 verses 1 through 2. Oh boy, it tells us the answer was Haman. What did Mordecai refuse to do that caused Haman to despise him? Pay him, be his slave, or bow down to him? Esther 3, verse number 2, he refused to bow down to him. Wouldn't do it. Number 3, what was the decree that Haman convinced King Ahasuerus to issue? Banish the Jews, kill the Jews, or make all the Jews slaves? Esther 3, verses 8 through 13 tells us that he wanted them to kill all the Jews. Number 4, when Mordecai heard about the decree to kill the Jews, what did he do? Fasted, put on sackcloth and ashes, organized a defense. Esther 4, verse number 1 tells us that he put on sackcloth and ashes. What did the king give Haman that was evidence of his authorization of the decree? Was it his signet ring, his scepter, or his royal robe? Esther 3, verse number 10 tells us that it was his signet ring. Here's the bonus question. What did Haman send to every province in the kingdom? What did he send to every province in the kingdom? Esther 3, verses 12 through 14 tells us that it was a copy of the edict. All right, let's move on to our next set of questions. Number 1, when Darius became king of Babylon, to what position did he appoint Daniel? Was it a prophet, a cupbearer, or an administrator? Daniel 6, verse 2 tells us that it was an administrator. How many commissioners did Darius appoint? Was it 3, 2, or 30? Daniel 6:2 tells us that it was only 3. Of course, Daniel was one of them. Number 3, how did the other 2 commissioners feel about Daniel? Indifferent, jealous, or kindly? Daniel 6, verses 3 through 5 tells us that they were jealous. They didn't like this. Some foreigner, somebody that wasn't even part of their people, became to have such a high position. Number 4, the jealous commissioners tricked Darius into signing a decree that would last how long? 30 days, 6 months, or 1 year? Daniel 6, verses 69 tells us that it was 30 days. According to the decree, who was the only one to receive the prayers and petitions of the people? Was it Cyrus, Julius, or Darius? Daniel 6 and verse number 7 tells us that it was Darius. All right, here's your final bonus question. What was the penalty for disobeying the decree? What was the penalty for disobeying the decree? Daniel 6 and verse number 7 tells us that it was being cast in the lion's den. And I know you know the story. He was cast in the lion's den. Angel of the Lord closed the mouth of the lions. King came back and checked on Daniel. They hadn't eaten him, done anything to him. He came out, and then those people that tricked him, he put them into the lion's den. Anyway, I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you next time.